Dwight, and I have the privilege and the honor of being the lead pastor here at Living Grace Fellowship Church. In March of 2020, our church, like so many other churches and businesses and organizations, grappled with all that we knew about COVID-19 and all that we didn't know about it, and the ways that it would impact our communities. And ultimately, what that culminated in was Living Grace Fellowship complying with state and federal mandates of ending our in-person meetings temporarily. And this was not an easy decision, and it wasn't something that we were thrilled to have to do, but it was something that we understood to be necessary in keeping our community safe. And so since then, we have not had in-person meetings. We have worked very hard to make our community experiences accessible virtually. I don't know if you know this, but recently in California, certain churches under certain conditions were given permission to resume their in-person meetings. Living Grace Fellowship is one of those churches that has that opportunity, but it is not an opportunity that we take lightly. We are still very concerned about the best practices and best ways to keep our community members safe, to keep our congregation safe, our congregation whom 90% are in the highest risk category of contracting and even dying from COVID-19 and its complications. We also take very seriously how challenging this has been for our members, how hard it has been for our folks to not be able to meet, to be together. We are a relational church. We are a family-oriented church. It is at the center of who we are as Living Grace Fellowship. And so it's been painful for us to not be able to gather together and spend time with one another. And so we've been balancing those two things and trying to determine when is the best time for Living Grace Fellowship to resume in-person meetings. And we've been prioritizing the voices of the Center for Disease Control and our state and federal government leaders, as well as our denominational leadership. We are a proud Grace Communion International Church. But now it's time for us to listen to you, the body, our members, our attendees. And we have a survey out that asks you, what do you think? When should we meet? What precautions should be in place by your standards? What are you comfortable with? And I'll tell you, your feedback is so critical to the next set of decisions that we're going to be making as a church. And so I just am asking that you take a couple of minutes, click the link below, and take this survey. Your truth matters to us, and it is our responsibility as leaders in this church to make sure that we are upholding the needs of the body. So again, please complete this survey by clicking the link below. It is a short survey, and it is due by Friday, June 19th, so you have just about a week to finish it. And listen, it will help us so much to make these next decisions. Ultimately, we're going to open at some point. Ultimately, we're going to resume in-person meetings at some point, and now it is just about determining when and how, and you can help us with that. God bless you.